If you are struggling to trade gold at the minute, or specifically yesterday because of the consolidation, I have the strategy for you. Of course, if you're in this Discord, you kind of understand and know what strategy I'm trading. It's the discount strategy. And as we can see right here, we have our discount level, but this is a 3-step process. Now, most traders would look at this and get confused, not understand which direction the market could potentially be heading, or, they're going to look at the consolidation. They're going to say, oh, the market's not moving right now. I'm going to stay out. I'll wait for a movement. But here over in day trading gold, we understand exactly what the market is doing and when it can potentially move. Now, first of all, we always have to look at the bias, which is automatically given to us right here by the DTG indicator. This automatically updates throughout the day, throughout each session. So you have a clear understanding, whatever time of the day, in literally 2 seconds, you jump onto any chart, you know whether it is bullish or bearish, and you know whether you're looking for buys or sells. And in this instance, during yesterday's first trading window, we were looking for buys because we had a bullish bias. Very simple, right? That's step one. Step two is then we need discount. Okay, now the important thing here is, or the thing to look at here, is that so this green highlighted area on my chart, this is my first trading window. If I zoom out a little bit, you can see we have 2 trading windows, or 3 trading windows. We have the first window, the mid window, and the second window. Now this is not based on London or New York session, because if I turn on the sessions indicator, you can see that actually London session starts here and New York session starts here, right? Green is where London session starts, brown is where New York session starts. Now, if I turn that on and turn on my indicator, you can see my trading window actually starts over here, which is before London session, and the second one starts over here, which is after New York session. So they're very important windows, which is when price is most likely to give us the best price action and volume, okay? Now we dip over here into the first trading window, or we tick over, we flip over, we switch over, whatever you want to call it. I don't really care, you know what I mean? I'm not with all the fancy words, but I'm raw. I say it how it is, and this is how it is, man. We flip over into the first trading window, we have a bullish bias, and then we are looking for discount, which we get right here. Now, as you can see, we do actually open up inside this discount area, and then we start dipping down. This is beautiful. We then come down into the bullish liquidity levels, one right here and one right here, which are given by the DTG liquidity levels indicator. Again, all automatic and updates throughout each session for you automatically, so you know where liquidity lies at all times, all right? And if I just get rid of this and this right here, wait, let me just go like that. Okay, yeah. You can see we have SLS, ELS, and FLS. We have lots of bullish liquidity lying right here in this zone, okay? Let me just go back. And that's what those levels were right here, okay? Let me just go back to those a second. There we go. That's what these bullish liquidity levels are. You can see price dips down, grabs that bullish liquidity, and then starts driving back up. Now we have bullish bias, we have discount, we have bullish discount, we have bullish liquidity. Then all we need to do is wait for an entry, right? And I think this is where most people get a little bit stuck, a little bit unsure, right? Because they're like, cool, I can do all the analysis in the world. I can draw up all the levels, all the support, resistance, discount, imbalance, FVG, IFVG, whatever you want to call it, levels. But then where do I actually enter that? How do I actually enter that? Well, this right here is, again, automated by the V6 indicator, which gives you exact buy, sell signals. So this is step 3, right? Just to, again, go over that so it's very clear. We have a bullish bias, step 1. We have discount and liquidity. That's step 2, is confluence. Then step 3 is an entry. Now, as you can see, we do with this trade. Now, there was many members who entered this trade last night. Right here, FLS and 15-minute signal. That's just what I showed you right here. FLS bullish liquidity, right? This is exactly what I just showed you. 15-minute signal, which is this. We are on the 15-minute time frame. So as you can see, we did enter this trade and then price flipped bearish. So we was in a little bit of drawdown here, but we have an exact trade management model and system to take care of things like this, so we don't take full losses. Now, what we would do in this instance is once we get this bearish closure, we move stop loss up underneath that bearish closure by a few pips, right? Just like that. So we've gone from like a 60 pip stop loss to like a 30 pip stop loss. So we've halved our stop in half, okay? Halved our stop loss in half? Yeah, halved our stop, okay? So we've gone from, let's say you risked 1% on this trade, you've gone from a 1% risk to a 0.5% risk. Now, this is big. Some of you might not understand how big that is, but this is very big. If you do this consistently, you are going to become more consistently profitable long term, right? If you can have smaller losses and bigger winners, that is going to be massive for you in the long run. And this is all very cliche stuff. I'm sure you've heard this many times before, but I have to just reiterate that because it is important. And then what happens from there? The next 15 absolutely flies up. We hit a 1 to 2 there, 120 pips, take profit. Absolutely beautiful, crisp, you know, very, very valid, very, very, what's the word I'm looking for? Textbook DTG setup for you right there. And this is what we follow every single day. Is there a clear bias? Yes. Is there a discount zone that's been tapped? Yes. Any extra confluence for that? Yes. We have bullish liquidity too. Oh, beautiful. Now do we have an entry? Yes. Then we execute, then we manage the trade, right? 3 steps, that's it. It's very simple. If you don't have a bullish or bearish bias, it's going to show you a neutral bias, which is what we have currently in the market, I'm pretty sure. Yes, as you can see, we have a neutral bias. So right now, we wouldn't be looking for anything, right? Price, gold is consolidating. We have a neutral bias. It all aligns. It's telling you exactly. So if you're looking at this and second guessing, or if you're looking at this and second guessing, most people will stay out of the market right here, right? Most people will stay out of the market during this consolidation, wait for the move. Now they're like, oh, price is moving. Let me jump in here. Guess what? Price then comes all the way back down. They're like, oh, let me wait for a pullback and look to get in. Now price consolidates and potentially stops you out and then starts messing about. And then you're like, damn, I missed the move. I should have just taken this move, right? We was already ahead of the curve right there. We was ahead of the market with this move. So that's the breakdown of yesterday's trade. Again, textbook, members taking it, beautiful. I was done trading on Monday over here again with the exact same setup. So I didn't take this personally because I look to get my profit for the week. I did that on Monday, one and done. Imagine that, 1 trade for the week on a Monday and you're finished trading for the week, right? But other members continue to trade here and have taken these setups. Textbook, classic DTG setup. Very simple, very effective, very easy to follow, very easy to plug in and implement. You just sign up, plug in these indicators, learn a couple of things to do with, you know, how to draw the discount zones, how to, you know, learn the trade management techniques and other little things like that. But once that's done, that shouldn't take you too long. You're up and ready to go with the DTG system. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. Let's see what the rest of the week brings. It is Thursday. Let's see what we get here. We do have NFP tomorrow and Friday, so be very careful. Be very wary of that. Make sure you do your homework. If I was you, I wouldn't trade tomorrow until after news. That's just my personal opinion. That's how I like to approach it. And yeah, have a good one, man. Much love. God bless. See you in the next one.